Alright, hello and welcome to this Warno 1v1 game between the rank 4 Hippie, playing a 76Y, and I'm going up against the rank 13th or 12th. This is Griffin65, playing Div Mob. So, Div Mob, the noobs still don't seem to know about this yet, but Div Mob's the most broken division in the game at the moment. Basically, there's too much cost efficiency, but that's enough coping. Let's talk about the deployment, and I can cope more over the course of the game. So, he's opening with the declares provincial or something to here, because that's a church. Religious people can see further than atheists. And behind that, he's doing the classic Skiffic 3 recon helo thing. Well, there's only 2, I suppose. Just to see what's going on. Just to see where I'm attacking. And then this is like absolutely broken for the price. It's really dumb. It's all sort of ground-based AA guns are kind of stupid, but this one has 3 barrels, so it's even better than like the Zvillinger and what have you. You'll see. 2 JPK-90, so these are pretty good defensively because they've got mediocre stealth and a decent gun and nice accuracy with a nice fire rate, so they just sit there plinking away. He's got 2 of those and CV. Then he's got patrollees and more patrollees. It's just a cheap squad, cheap recon squad, right? Milan 1 for here. So he's not going too hard on mid, and then a 20mm. Stop breakthroughs, right? And then it looks like, yeah, so basically he just wants to push Paul. So recon helo, and then 2 res para commando. These guys, you'll see, are actually a lot better than I thought they were. They'll go up against some spec scruppers soon. You'll see. I already thought they were really good. Like, this is a very, very, very effective combination for the early game because it's got airborne forward deployment. This squad's really good. Really nice rocket launcher. 2 of the best MG in the game. And then they come with this, which gives you a Milan 1 and a 50 cal. And is, reasonably fast. So just one of these just locks down a whole area at the start. And then behind that, he's got another patrollees. Likes his patrollees. Then an Eclairs Provincial, which is like a bigger recon squad. Then he's got Provincio, Milan 1, AA gun, CV, Boris, and so on. And then 4 M47s. So these have 9 armor, so they don't get one-shot by conkers. And yeah, pretty decent tank. And then he's got a military police vehicle to buff up all these tanks. On my side, I've got a couple SPG-9s for this side, Spec Scrupper, and my own Toad AA gun. So this one is worse than his, even though it costs the same. I suppose mine's forward deployed. But mine's got 2 barrels and his has 3, so his is actually just better. Actually, 0.5, 20%, salvo length 9, that's the main thing. It just fires more rounds within the salvo, right? Oh, is mine 10? No, mine's 8. Mine's upvetted, so it does a little bit more damage. But the reason mine has more accuracy is because it's upvetted, because of the airborne. Whereas otherwise, like this is... I suppose this is upvetted as well, actually. It's at 20. Oh, no, it's been upvetted because of the CV. So, no, this is not upvetted. It just comes at 20 at base. So yeah, it is better than the ZU, which is already kind of stupid. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, Then I'm going for mid. So I've got a smoke mortar, 30mm grenade launcher, Metis squad, conkers, AA gun, Igla, SPG-9, SPG-9, Razvedka AGS. Because I assumed that he would mega blob down here. He's actually mega blobbing down here. And then a Razvedka BMD-3 recon. CV for Ivan Paul, another CV for Olga, and then here just some, oh yeah, I wanted to sneak down here, because I was convinced I would get here before him. Wait, but this is recon deployed, it ends up not going that way, so I guess I've learnt my lesson. Right, we live and we learn. But these are airborne deployed, and they're actually faster, so I assumed I'd get all the way down here, and then I could just be behind him. Then I've Desat Niki just to hold the ground, right, the recon's going in the tower. And then the CV, and I'm saving 40 points so I can buy a MiG-31 on the first tick. So let's cast the game. Right, so they're off, and it's time for me to thank the generous channel joiners, generously joining the channel. They're making all this possible. This is my sole source of income as I try and finish this PhD, which just goes on forever and ever. Final exam's going to be September or October, so if they give me minor corrections, that's great. forgive me, major corrections. It's going to be another year of my life, basically, doing this PhD, so got that to look forward to. Don't really like thinking about it, but hey, one way or the other, you know, soon this will be over, unless I get major corrections, in which case I guess it's not going to be over. Otherwise, please just like the video. It's free, right? Anyway, so we get the Alouette because we've got forward deployed AA, right? And so like one wonders, like, so basically everybody just copied this off Skiffic, but the reason he does this, and these two missed, I guess, or this one didn't fire and this one missed. The reason Skiffic does this is because then he can change what he's going to do depending on how the opponent's deployed. But all these copycats, they just do it because they saw him do it, and then he's like changed literally nothing. He has changed nothing. Anyway, so we buy the MiG-31, and yeah, the SPG-9s die. This ZU thing should be killing people, but there's a lot of infantry there. MiG-31's up. He's bought the Alpha Jet. Wants to kill the Conkers with it. Because this is 85 and this is 70, so it's actually a good trade. But yeah, this one-shots the Alpha Jets if it hits. We've got a lot of AA here. It misses, right? And then it hits. But he's got the bombs off and I didn't move this in time. In the meantime, Spetsgrupper here, one of the best close-range squads in the game. Satchels, submachine guns, Special Forces, Shock. But yeah, these MGs are really good. This thing, I don't know, just can't shoot anymore. And then we satchel him and it does just kind of nothing. I suppose that, yeah, that almost got that. SPG-9 here died somehow. Oh, it probably killed this and then was on like an attack move order or something, I don't know. No, it just died here. Yeah, he probably just shot it. No, that's just, maybe he got it with the guns or they traded or something. So I'm trying to move up here. This is an IFV. This is, you know, sort of like, I mean, is it from World War II? Either way, 35 points, 55 points. Brrr. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, you see the JPK? These are really good. Don't sleep on these. When I used to play Div Mob before I started sort of, you know, the cancer spread too far, I had to get some chemo. I used to bring this, right? So this wins. Just immediately puts you onto Loco. You just can't kill it. It's pretty funny, actually. So trying to attack here. And then, yeah, I've got the SPG-9s here, but there's just too many guys. So I try and move up here, but then there's another one here. Yeah. The 30mm grenade launcher actually does outrange it. The issue is seeing it, because it's got good stealth as well. So I bring forward the BMD-3 to try and shoot it, but I lose a bunch of guys on the right here. And on the left, the Zerg is advancing. So I shoot it with the BMD-3, nothing happens to it. And then it just sort of crawls back into the forest and I can't see it anymore. So that's not ideal. But I could have pushed this up a bit further, to be honest. It's just this guy only had 4 HP, so no, I couldn't really. So I got the LGB-2 because I saw this blob and I was like, I need to kill it off. And I don't know if that was a good idea or not. Because if that was like 300 points, that could have gone into infantry. It's just these guys are coming now. I sort of underestimated the scale of the problem. I'm shooting smoke at them, but then that means I can't really see them. This doesn't have smoke, which I learned in this game. This, thankfully, you know, it missed. Not sure where this is going. So we use the LGBT on him, right? And we kill him, but there's more. There's more. So I shouldn't have bought this so early, really. But I've got infantry coming now. But imagine if I had more BMD-2s coming. But these things counter BMD-2s really well in close quarters. In the open, the BMD-2 wins because it's got more range. Either way, F-16 sent out, but my MiG-31's still up. And, you know, this thing's really good. So we lose the CV because it's very slow, and the way I evac'd it was down here. I should have put it in here. And then I made the mistake of buying a Metis. I thought I had more time, basically, so I should have bought close-range infantry. I didn't realise they'd be on me this fast. These are quite slow vehicles, but yeah, he's already here. So we get this one just because it was the only one I could see. And then the BMD-3, like, we're trying to shoot him from far away. But yeah, there's no infantry with AT here. Like, so if the Spetsgrupper hadn't been sent out and it's instead been kept defensive, you know, we would have had more time here, basically. So we get the M47, although I suppose that was a bit of an overkill. And then I've got the Metis here, but the Metis can't shoot this because of the minimum range. So I'm sending a drone so I can see, and especially because, like, nothing shot my LGBT, so I figured I'd be all good. M47 at 55 points beats the BMD-3, which gave me a good laugh. But yeah, there's it is funny listening to people talk about this division because sort of the newer players The players who don't play as much, they're like, this is bad. I conga line all my tanks and they all die to the M1A1. But for people who can actually, you know, who have better micro and so on, who I suppose have less of a life, right? This is actually a completely broken division. There's a reason he's playing it. Never seen him on a weak div. Anyway, this can one-shot that, 'cause it's got 2 armor though. We did miss, but yeah, we get it there. And then, yeah, this for 20 points has 2 armor, whereas like, so the American one has 1 armor. So it is very good for the price. Not like BWP1 level. And yeah, the Provincio, 12 men for 40 points. It's pretty crazy. They have like very, very, very high DPS basically, because this is the best LMG in the game. And look, I can't shoot this because the Metis is too close. So I should have got a Desantniki regular, and the BMD2 will help me in shooting people. But yeah, so it's even because I've got mid and he's got this. I ping this because I see him getting there, and he pings this because he sees me getting hit. But I can't kill these. So it's a cost efficiency problem basically. They're very, very cost efficient. The other, basically, he's bought the wrong one actually. He should have got the, although maybe he got this because he knew it would survive the Conkers. The other one, the M41, has much higher fire rate, so it's better against infantry. But it's only got 4 armor, so I would one-shot that with the Desantniki, whereas these would be like maybe 3-shot by the Desantniki. 18 pen, 1-shots, 4 armor. This has 9, so I'm not sure if it's just double like that. Either way, you can shit out about 15 units a minute, and then he gets these as well, which are the price of a 155 towed howitzer, but they're 203s, and they come at 2 vet for free. So this gets hit by the first AA piece, which is not great, but that wasn't there before. I didn't know about it. But that was the one from before. I didn't buy another one. So the reason I got this was because I felt that I could just kill his units before they could come in. But I underestimated the amount that he had. So it is paying for itself, but not very quickly. This has 50% ECM, so it tends not to get hit by manpads. Well, eventually they will hit it. But yeah, you see that. I'm sort of losing to these Provincio. It's pretty crazy, but I figured BMD2 spam was the way to go. So he gets me on his second one there. But we did see this. So I'm trying to get a grenade launcher up. And yeah, you see the difficulty in dealing with these because of the armor. But we hit him with, you know, 2 RPGs and 2 Conkers, or 1 Conkers. And you see that, like, we're really having trouble killing these guys. Oh, we did actually get that one. But it takes a while because of the HP. Then I bought this because I was like, look, he doesn't have much AA. And so I drop it on the CV, which I saw with the drone, but it doesn't kill it because I guess it wasn't in the middle, but also the bomb pattern, and this guy has 10 HP, so it's kind of a hard ask. But yeah, the idea is get up to here, you know, smoke off it, because like this can't help him at the moment, and then get the BMDs and shoot that way, but he's got more armor than me. So he's also got the better arty. He's aiming for my smoke mortar, which is actually just, it's about to run out of ammo, but it's better if these things don't die. The AA guns, of course, we don't really have an answer to except BMD spam, but then I saw this Provincio, so I was like, well, I gotta get back. But I'm trying to bring the BMDs up for that. But yeah, my squads don't have high HP except the Spetsgrupper, which are very expensive. And I felt that the BMDs were more important for dealing with just the sheer weight. So I think at this point I buy the next LGBT, which I don't know if that was such a good idea. And then I didn't quite see where that minstrel round came from, which is a shame because I thought it was from like that building basically, but that just completely whiffed. It just goes off into space, huh? At least it hit somewhere. But yeah, this revealed the Eyehawk because we saw the Eyehawk. I think the Eyehawk hit me there. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm trying to get like a semicircle on him, but he's still got guys in here that I'm struggling to clean out. And the arty's plinking me, right? The arty keeps getting kills on me because it's 2 vet for free. It's just a bug basically. It just goes up in vet without losing any availability. And the BMD dies to JPK. And yeah, just more Provincio, more Provincio, more Provincio. More tanks, more Provincio, more tanks, more Provincio, more tanks, more Provincio. So he's building up to push me out of here. And I kind of know that he's going to do that because it's kind of obvious. So I do send some guys there, conkers, and then this is going to. This is kind of a weird spot, but I do reroute that, and I'm just trying to whittle down these provincios. But he's got his own fire support, and like you know, reservists that don't come in a reservist transport. So if this was reservist, it would make sense for it to be 20 points, but. Otherwise, it's kind of weird, because if it's 25, then obviously it's not as good as a BWP1, but it's very, very cost-effective. And then I see the Milan 1 shooting at me, so I got to get back. The arty is a real issue for me. So, you know, I lose 2 squads there. He's put CV next to it as well, so they're shooting, you know, less than once a minute. It's like once every 50 seconds he's hitting me with those. You see he's moving them as well. It's completely broken, but I abused it myself when the div first came out, before I realised how bad it was. Well, I tried to play everything, and I played a bit of div mob, and I was like, wow, this div's kind of stupid. Anyway, this guy gets taken out by the JPK-90, I think it was that. Yeah, because it's lost 1 round. And I would have seen an ATGM, and yeah, so the JPK-90 killed that, which is a big shame, because obviously he's building up the attack here. Shit out some more Provincio. Really interesting division. And then he starts shooting at this. I don't know if he can see it, or if he just... I mean, he clearly can't, because he's aiming at one of the wrong buildings, but he just sort of assumes it's in there, and he's not wrong to do so. So if you saw that video, the death of Warno's dying, whatever, you'll know what comes next in a little bit. But yeah, so we lose those guys, and then it's like he doesn't have vision on it, right? Because he's letting the salvo complete and what have you. But yeah, that's like half of my staying power here. His cost efficiency is absolutely off the rails. Conkers don't deal with these. These don't have great range at all. You'll note that, like, my range is dead, but it's like 5,925, whereas this is 3,500. It's very strange. So, my idea is to get this back here, so that I can, because I know if I put it up here, because I know what's coming. Alright, I know that there's like a big blob coming, especially when the smoke came in. And the arty. I bought a Nona, which, I don't know, probably wasn't a good idea. It's just I felt like I needed something now that can do something now. And also, I kind of bought it to help deal with this, but I just can't clear him out of these positions, because he can just buy more Provincio. So I leave this behind. Oh, okay, yeah, I jump it forwards to try and, like, sniper transport, but and I'm trying to hit this building. I think I end up getting it, I can't remember. Anyway, so I know the Eyehawk's here, so we get the Eyehawk, and then I drop the bombing wave on this, and the LGBT, sadly I didn't have any targets, and then the LGBT gets hit by a minstrel. So, you know, RNG's definitely on his side today. But yeah, we got the Eyehawk, but the LGBT would have been great at clearing out. Basically, you know, 3 units would have died there, but 1 minstrel shoots, 1 minstrel hits, just like before, 1 minstrel shot, 1 minstrel hit. Trying to push back into here in the meantime. I unload this because I figure, well, it's in Conker's range, I can shoot Conkers. This guy should have been in this building, would have helped. But then I get 1 shot by the M47 at 15 pen. I think that's... I'm not sure how that happened. It must have been a side shot. So this, I kind of jumped forwards and shot some, and then, you know, the idea is to jump back. So the bombing wave did lower their HP, but there's a lot of them. And then this guy really should have been in here, but now there's smoke, so the utility is reduced. And you see, you know, even if we hit him, we got to hit him twice, so he seems to only have to hit me once. This is a kinetic round, though, so the closer he is, the more damage it does. I'm trying to push him here, like, we're slowly pushing him out, but, you know, we got this problem. Got the seed just flying around to soak rounds. But yeah, if the LGBT hadn't died, like, imagine I kill 3 units. Imagine if I even get, like, the best 3 units to kill. There's still too much here, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. Pretty crazy div. Anyway, he sees this, and the arty's going for the Spetsnaz Gru. He must have seen this get in this building. I'm not sure how, but must have been when I killed him. He saw it coming in and figured it'd keep going that way. The Conkers is in the right building now, but yeah, it's just so much stuff. It's like way too much stuff to kill. Spetsnaz Gru going down. Bought this 80 because I knew that I'd killed his IHOC, but yeah, then the Minstrel hits me again, which is like, okay. It's gonna keep happening, I guess. And then he buys some more Provincio and some more tanks. Really complicated div. The Minstrel, he moved forwards a little bit. But I don't have any helos. Like, a helo would be a really great way to stop most of this, especially given that the Minstrel's at the back. Helo could hit some rockets, but it's just way too much shit. He just gets way too much stuff, basically. It's too cheap. It used to be that reservist divs, their stuff was kind of too expensive, but I think this one's gone too much the other way. Pretty daft div. Yeah, so the no-nos are shooting, but they're kind of bad, and like it's very difficult to kill these. It just takes ages, and you know we're shooting everything, right? We're shooting the Conkers. Keep in mind IFVs were nerfed, so that the Conkers take longer to reload. Hosing him with the autocannon somehow, with 9 armor. Do eventually get him there. And then, yeah, the Mega Arty comes in again. The Super Arty, the absolutely broken artillery. So that's not ideal, right? He's moving them after every volley as well. And, yeah, just keeps buying shit. He's got another IHOC coming up now, because, like there's a reason I'm leaving this out. So MiG-31's kind of circling. Just wanted to see if there was still the IHawk over here. And like where that Minstrel was, but the Minstrel doesn't have... it's a really interesting spot. Like, why there? Why not there? But it seems to work. So we're trying to deal with the tanks. Sadly that one missed. But yeah, we don't have any recon here. I need some recon, otherwise I can't do anything. Like, because I use the infantry to scout. He's only got 3 HP, he'd die straight away, and then these guys wouldn't really be able to shoot much. This was coming here because there used to be a guy there. There's not anymore. The arty's firing again, right? 1 piece per BMD. Okay. So I'm trying to get some recon up to here. Eventually, I do. I've got the LGBTs back up, and I'm like, should I shoot the Provincio? What should I shoot? I've got the fighter up as well. The 203 starts shooting, just killing all my stuff again. Once every 45 seconds, I lose 2 units. And I figure, what the hell? I know where he's shooting from, so I'll drop it here. And he put everybody together. And that was like 5 kills there. Game tells you it's only 1, but it was like 5 kills there. And then this still has rounds. We're dropping these on the Provincio. It's just the squads are so tanky. They're like super KDA. And you see how inspired this strategy is. You got to have 200 IQ to play this div. It's crazy. Crazy div. And there was a guy in there, but he moved. Oh, but I still got him, apparently. And then this is lost less than 1 HP. And then the IHawk hits it. So he's going home. So then we send out the Seed with the 65% accuracy missiles against the IHawk, which he hasn't bothered turning off. And it fires too. And it misses twice, because that's how statistics work. Yeah. And then the IHawk shoots. Oh, the IHawk doesn't get it? Okay, that would have been something. But yeah, it's just a case of, like, cost efficiency. The units on DivMob are so ridiculously cost efficient. Like, they don't have to be 10 million points. It doesn't have to be like 35th level. But in the meantime, you know, I'm trying to whittle them down, and I am killing them. Like, I just got a striker there. This guy is still out of ammo, and we know that the IHawk is back here. Sadly, it dodged all the rockets, right? But I'm not sure why I evac that. Could have got some more kills. But at this point, I've got a full plane tab. It's just, I can't kill him faster than he can buy them. So, like, that was a side shot. That's the reason that died. Oh, no, these are M41s. These would die anyway. Only got 4 armor. But yeah, they got 12 ROF. Pretty crazy cost efficiency on these units. So, sadly we missed that. And that would actually one-shot this, because it has 6 armor, and the Conkers would one-shot that. So we bring over the BMD-3. And then this is finally healed, but then I get hit by one of the other 7 tanks or what have you. And this time I've got some close range close range shooters for when they come in here. I can hit them with the close range AT, but it's just so many of them. There's more coming all the time. Just keeps buying them. So yeah, just keep getting overwhelmed. So I've got some AT planes out. I think now I'm at 9 planes. Like, he's still not resupplied this. He's bought some more minstrels though. And we send the seed out again for the Eyehawk. But he's got it switched off. So we're killing these tanks. It's like, it just doesn't matter. You just can't kill them fast enough. Anyway, so this thing's got 60% ECM. So then the Eyehawk shoots once and it hits it. And then... Alright, it looks like it's going to get out. So we're killing M41s. But he had so many, he just managed to drive some of them through. So I send this BMD3 to go deal with this. Like, it's low cohesion. Yeah, it's got 28% accuracy. Right. It should turn really slowly because it's low cohesion. We're hitting all these guys with AT, infantry AT. Just too many of them. Just too many of them. And then we miss, right? Sometimes you miss. Anyway, this guy gets missed. The BMDs were here to cover for the Desantniki, but Desantniki died immediately to the Provincio, which have super high DPS. So yeah, this has very low cohesion. One of the facets of low cohesion. So its turret and chassis rotation speed is reduced by 50%, and then it one-shots me with 31% accuracy. So we get the seed out again, right? Seed's got 60% ECM, and Eyehawk's still switched off. We use the LGBT on that. I'm trying to get these minstrel positions, but there's, it's kind of hard to spot them. So I go on this because I can see it. And then I get 2-shot by 2 minstrels. It's life in it. And then the Eyehawk... Eyehawk misses me there. Okay. But yeah, this was sort of the wrong way round, right? So the LGBT died to 2 minstrels. I mean, it happens. I suppose there was a third one here, if those 2 hadn't hit. And then the Eyehawk hits the seed at max range. But I suppose it was getting... it was missing. Eventually it's going to hit you. Buys another Eyehawk. And yeah, at this point I'm like, well, I can't win this. So yeah, I lose. So this is Griffin 65, rank 13. And this is Hippie, rank 4. And yeah, so that the LGBT getting all those units, right? So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because of the transports. This one didn't pay for itself. It's just a matter of cost efficiency. And here's the win streak, right? So this is the last game I lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So a 30-game win streak. And then I ran into somebody competent who could play Div Mob. So yeah, that's a video. People say, share more defeats. I don't lose that much. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. GG.